Board?
Yep.
And vest.
So, because you don't have to paddle, you have the luxury of wearing a really good wake vest.
It's not like a, I mean, this doesn't feel like a life buoyancy vest, but you know, it's sort of half there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got heaps of buoyancy. It's just really well designed, you know. It's just not bulky,
Okay.
but you'll float really well with this, you know. So that's part of the beauty of tow surfing. You can wear flotation because you don't have to paddle into them.
Is the flotation about, you know, like being in the water and getting up on, you know, when you're getting towed, or is it more about getting back to the surface when you go under?
Well, to me, it's about coming up when you get a decent hammering, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You just do generally float better.
Yeah.
And even wearing a full steamer adds up.
Yeah.
Because if you take your steamer off and try and sink it, there's a lot of flotation there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so it all adds up, and you just float a bit higher, especially when it's big and you get kind of caught on the inside in really aerated, like lots of bubbles.
Yes.
Aerated water. You
Yep.
sit really low in aerated water.
Yeah.
And you come to the top, there's bubbles everywhere, and all you do is breathe bubbles.
At least you're breathing.
Yeah,
Yeah, the board, eh?
The board.
The first thing that hits me with these is I sort of, I mean, let's say we're doing this to surf quite big waves and some quite hollow waves and some fairly nasty waves. I associate that with bigger boards, and this is little, you know, this is a little board.
Yeah, that's dead right. But the bigger boards are all about catching waves.
Yeah.
You know, they have a lot of length, a lot of foam, a lot of meat, so you can paddle them fast and catch a big wave. You don't need that. We're going to catch it with the ski. So now you get to ride a board that is designed entirely for surfing a wave. It takes away the paddle element.
Yeah.
So this board, the design differences are huge. You know, the rocker and the measurements. It's probably
It looks like it's got a very flat rocker.
yeah.
Right?
It's quite flat. This one definitely quite flat. That's how I like them. I like them flat, and it's quite narrow. This board here, you'll be able to ride anything you find in New Zealand on that one board.
So what, going right up to what sort of size are you talking there?
Well, 6 of you.
Really? A little board to do that. What's the most important thing with this is that it sort of can hold itself in the face, is it?
Generally deal with the speed,
Okay.
because you'll be going that fast, you'll be feeling a little bit out of control. So the board's kind of based around dealing with the speed
Yeah.
and dealing with the chop and the bump.
Yeah. Alright.
You know, and so it's just nice and pulled in. And that's why you're strapped in too. It's because you'll be going over small bumps. Will feel really big at that speed.
Yeah.
So you'll be coming out of the water occasionally. So that's what the straps are about, basically, just to kind of keep you on it.
Yeah. Yeah. And leg rope? No leg rope? No leash?
Not to start with.
Yeah.
There is a time and a place for a leg rope, but not what we're going to do with you to start with. When I come and pick you up, don't even worry about the board. I'll secure you on the mat first, and then we'll pick the board up once we've got you sorted. But the leg rope, that's a different lesson.